Hey, folks, what's up? G-Man's live right now, so let's just get right into that.
But that ain't the only thing,
right?
dude. You're promoting laziness.
How's everybody
You're promoting immorality. You're promoting lying. You're pushing witchcraft.
I am done, though.
You're lying to everybody, calling this medication. Another crime you're committing.
Moving's done today.
This is not medication. This has not been medically proven to do anything for you except get you high.
Whoop, whoop.
That's about it.
Hey,
as a matter of fact, dummy, this will give you cancer if you keep using it, dummy. If you cared about her so much, you would tell her to get off of this because this will give her cancer, dummy. Go do some research.
Well, you would think so, right?
And then all of them cigarettes that you guys are smoking all the time, dude, you could care less about that woman getting cancer.
Shamu.
You could care less about whether or not that barracuda, that chia pet, the abominable Shanny decides to if a body gets cancer, because if you did care, you would tell her to stop smoking those cigarettes. You would stop telling her
tater tot
to stop doing the things that you're doing, and you're not going to do it, dude.
Hey, Penelope.
And I'm one of the few people in your entire life, dude,
what's up?
That's going to shoot straight from the hip. I'm not going to troll you. I'm not going to play around. I'm just telling you the truth, dude. We both know she's full of it.
How you doing?
You don't got the resolve and you don't got the strength to walk away. This woman has beaten you. She's punched you in the nose. She's punched you in the eye. She's beating you up. She's broken your. Think about this, man. You sold all of your stuff to a pawn shop for pennies on the dollar.
Is that
just so that woman can get high, not to buy food, not to pay bills, but just so she could get high because of her fake make-believe pain.
Yeah, she's in such pains. I don't believe it.
This dude had a PS4 VR goggles. There's a pawn shop about a 6-minute drive, if you want to call it that, about a 6-minute drive from where they used to live. Now, them VR goggles, I think, go for $350 today. I think back then, there was a little bit more. They gave them $40 for them things.
Wow.
$40!
Yeah, there's like 300 now.
$40! And if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you got a PlayStation 4, they got these virtual reality goggles that you can put on. And you can play Vader.
I hate when G-Man has to explain things.
There's Dojo with that. You can play the new Iron Man game with it. There's a lot of things that you can do with those things. He got $40 for it. Dude had games that was worth hundreds, and he got $20 for them. $20 just so that his girl could get high. And Shanny, before you call me a liar, and before you sit there and try to say that
hey, November, what's up?
G-Man, you don't understand the pain and everything, and yada yada yada. You know how people are sitting here saying that you're starving, Jason? You're not giving them no food. You remember when I brought you about 30 of these? You know what your man told me? When I brought 30 of these at one time, I'm not lying to you guys. I spent one time $500 on this stuff. And then another time I spent $1,000 on this stuff, believing fibromyalgia is going to be gone. Back pain is going to be. I was just an idiot. But I'm kind of glad I went through it. You want to know why? Because now I know not to buy this for nobody no more. All right. So I bought 30 of these. Guess how many Jason got? Take a guess. And guess how long they lasted?
A week.
What? 30 of these. Listen to me. I gave 15 to Jason and I gave 15 to Shanny. Jason told me he only got 2 of these. He only got 2.
That's funny.
That means 13 of these went to Shanny. He said the reason why he knows this is because when he was asleep, she was smoking all of these.
Damn. To the face, people.
The dude only got 2 out of 15 of them things. And these retail for $30 a piece. $30 a piece. The good news is I didn't pay that much. No. Not even, no. I didn't even pay 50% of that. I got this for what the stores pay it for. They really need to regulate these because it's pretty easy for anybody to get these things or whatever. But I it's still early. I can go back. So
it's because
but anyway. So
and I wish G-Man understood about this synthetic marijuana and why it's a lot more legal than actual marijuana products that have a 70% THC in them. There is a big, huge difference, and there's no regulation because they're not FDA approved yet.
Yeah, Shanny, you're a very selfish person. So stop with all this. You love him and he loves you stuff. Nobody believes that garbage.
Hey, Reno.
The first time he steps out of line and you cut the camera off, he's gonna get a punch in the stomach, a smack in the face, or you're gonna threaten to break what little bit of things he has left.
Yep. He knows. He doesn't want it to get
for crying out loud, you even took the man's peanut butter. You even took the man's peanut butter.
That's messed up.
Now you know that's low. You know that's low. You took the man's peanut butter. And again, Jason, if you want some cookies and you want some real food, like some rotisserie chicken, fried chicken, some macaroni and cheese, and some.
Oh my God! Of course. Everybody, if you guys could put a 1 in the chat or a green heart in the chat for Amber, Father's on his way, and we will pray for him, and we'll pray for that. And I hope Amber. I'll never say it gets easy, but just with time and with friends, everything. Time heals all wounds. So love for you, and I will put some green hearts in there myself. Thank you for being here.
Mashed potatoes. If you want some.
Thank you guys. I appreciate the love for Amber.
Whatever dish you can think of. Even that mess that you had when you was in Colorado that you swear nobody else could avoid. I only got one request, and only one request. Get rid of the chia pet. Stop lying for her. Stand up for yourself.
I thought you were talking about Jason.
Be a man. Masculinity in this world is being destroyed, dude, and you are the poster child for it. Put that woman in her place, and if she won't listen, show her the door. Show her the door. Now, Jason, I know you watched this video or you're going to watch this video, but when you do, you ain't got to express all your thoughts to Shanny, because you know I'm telling you the truth, and you know where I'm coming from. Which brings me to Shanny. Shanny, I don't believe you were violated. I don't believe that for a second. I think you made that up. Okay? You were not violated. You are a liar. You don't have cancer. You have no proof you have cancer.
Yeah. I believe you don't have cancer.
Borderline personality disorder. You have no proof for that. But I do think you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, though. You got something. But you ain't got BPD.
I believe that.
BPD or whatever that mess is. Borderline personality disorder, right? BPD or whatever,
BPD.
Right? T. You don't got all this back pain and leg pain that you say you got. You're just overweight, severely
Very severe.
Severely overweight. And you need to start exercising. Walk around a little bit. Stop making all these excuses. Because if you don't, you're going to know how real homeless people feel. Because really, after the uncle, there's nobody left. And I don't think you understand that, Shanny. I really don't think you understand that.
G-Man, we need to talk.
Your family don't want you in Duluth, from what I understand. Chris apparently don't want you back because he hasn't responded to none of the things I asked him. So I assume he doesn't want you back. I was really trying to get him to make a video to give you an invite to come back to Duluth. You know, I'm sinister. I'm very sinister. Okay? I was trying to get him to take you back so you can actually have somebody who can actually pay bills for you and everything.
Yeah, not beat your kids. I really need to get G-Man back on so I can ask him, like, what's up with the uncle? There's got to be some sort of stipulations or rules.
I'm going to tell you something, Shanny. I'm going to tell you something. The next time you get a donation, Go to the $1.25 store, because it ain't the dollar store no more. It's called Stacker 2. It is called the world's strongest fat burner for a reason. Okay?
You think it's gonna work on
eating
her?
all of the junk food, eat some. Now we know you're not gonna do none of this, Shanny, because you know you want to keep pretending like you got cancer because you think it's gonna make you famous. No, it's gonna get you flagged off the internet. That's what it's gonna do, honey. That's what it's gonna get you. It's gonna be somebody calling the police on you and telling them that you two ain't nothing but a bunch of con artists, and both of you are gonna get locked up at the same time. Oh yeah, she got cancer. I'm probably gonna die, guys. She's the dumbest woman I've ever seen in my life, man.
And I feel though that's just going to be hard to prove because the whole thing is always a grift. You know, if you put the cancer in there, you got to put her mental illness and everything else. She's grifting for money. It's just a whole pot of things. She's not specifically saying, "I need money because of cancer." You know, it's the way she words things is, you know, could save her.
Man, the absolute dumbest woman I ever seen. But yeah, Shanny, eat some raw vegetables. Get some Stacker 2. It's the world's strongest fat burner. I think they even got Stacker 3 now, and you can get it for $1.25 now. You can start drinking some Red Bulls maybe, and just start walking around the block if you're serious about getting your life together. If you don't, and you really are in a rush to expire, then at least let your man go and actually try to do something with himself, and then you can just let him expire if you want.
So just trying to take care of her,
because one way or the other. Listen, you can talk about how you
Teddy,
worship Jesus and you keep following him. You do understand that the Lord knows everything, right? He knows what's going on behind the scenes. He knows what's going on in the house right now. He knows what you're doing right now, what you're planning to do tomorrow. He knows where you're going to be a week from now, right?
You know, folks, I think what the problem is, this room that I'm doing my streams in now, my new office is definitely bigger than the older one. And I don't know, because I have the same amount of stuff in here, but there's a echo. And either I'm going to have to get one of them dampening things that you see those other YouTubers have on their walls, because now it's like, I think that's what was happening. I was echoing back to myself and it freaked me out. So I was like talking like this. And everyone's like, what's wrong with you? I think the echo just gets to me.
He knows all this stuff, right? What are you planning on saying to him when you stand before? You think that is going to help you? Like, do you honestly believe that garbage is going to help you? Hey, Jason, you better get some fear of God in your life, dude, because this can't save you from the wrath of God, dude. I'm sorry. It can't. You guys like, I don't want to think about the past. I don't want to think about $700,000. Listen to me, dude. You might as well get it over with and start thinking about it. You shouldn't have answered the door. Like, I want you to meditate on that. What would have happened, Jason, if you never answered the door? Imagine if you pretended like you wasn't home. Imagine the possibilities. You would probably you probably have $2 million in the stock market right now. Your house would be falling on your head, but you know what? You'll probably be worth about $2 million instead.
Okay.
But anyway, Jason, I would greatly appreciate it, and I speak on behalf of everybody else on YouTube that has a little bit of hope for you, that you stop lying for Shanny, because nobody believes she has cancer. You don't even believe she got cancer. You can't even get
Definitely
your story straight. You change it every time you get on here and you talk. And by the way, Jason, I would greatly appreciate it if you get on here and apologize to me personally, although you're not going to do it, about lying to me. Both of you for lying to me about them coming on the property and slashing these tires. I would personally greatly appreciate that. I might give you a quarter. I might give you.
Wow, he said that G-Man did it. Yeah, that's low. For spoiler, nobody slashed those tires. That's what happens when you have a Durango filled with a bunch of stuff, not in boxes, mind you. Kids, cats just running around, no cat carriers, and a 500-pound witch girlfriend. Yes, that's what happens. The tires give out. And they ran over the tire tracks. What's up, Danica? Good to see you. I'm glad you're here.
25 cents as a donation if you two be adults for 2 seconds and actually get on here and admit that you were wrong about that. To me. Make a video to me apologizing. And I might give you 25 cents via Cash App. I'm not even guaranteeing it.
Via Cash
After all the hundreds of thousands of dollars that you guys had me waste on YouTube, believing that you guys is going to do something for yourself. Give me a break, man. Come on. Stop it. Just stop it. No. I actually got his car repaired. I paid for it. I paid for the new tire.
Okay.
I helped him get the second car that he had.
I was wondering.
You won't talk about that. G-Man ain't a good friend. Yeah, I was a great friend when I was giving you this. If you don't give this to him, then you're part of the problem, because all they care about in their life is to get high. Yeah, I feel used. I feel very used. I feel super used. You notice that they won't talk about me. They know better. They know a lot better.
Here's a poll for you guys.
They won't talk about me because they're afraid of the stuff I'll talk about. I done said everything I felt like needed to be said. Plus, they know I can catch them in lies. They know I got the same text messages that they got. And I got the same videos that they got. Except I got a little bit extra because I have all, and I mean, I got all of their stuff from Colorado in terms of the mail. I have all of their mail from Colorado. I have all of their documents from Colorado. I'm not going to throw none of that stuff away. I want to hold on to that because what I'm thinking about doing is showing up there with the police and asking them why they didn't come get their mail.
Yeah, maybe, but it's still, man, that's a fine line because anything in there is court related or something, it could turn badly back on you. So just, you really gotta, it's a fine line to go down. I get what you're saying. It should have picked it up, and you're right. He is right, but the subject matter it's in there. It's a good thing. I hope you didn't give that to anybody.
And letting the police know that if they don't, I'm gonna pay. I'm not even gonna throw it to a shredder. I'm just gonna throw it in the garbage. See, I know how to cover my butt as well. But Shanny, the air fryer, and all that other stuff you left there, that stuff is in the garbage now.
Oh yeah,
I don't know how long you thought I was gonna be holding
that
stuff. All of that stuff's in the garbage. You need to be a better tenant next time, lady. You really need to think about being a better tenant next time. Then you get on here, you say that G-Man threw away all your clothes. Your man told me to throw those lice-infected clothes in the garbage. The clothes that you guys haven't washed in over a month.
Those were those moo-moos that she couldn't fit in anymore. So you should have turned them into tablecloths.
Some clothes that you guys seen them wearing in those videos, all of those clothes that they used to wear in Colorado and everything and whatnot, well, a lot of those clothes, there was 2 big black bags that Rev left outside in the rain and in the elements, and there were literally maggots in those bags.
Ew.
And he told me just to throw them away.
Ew. Mold.
Okay. He did not want to go to the laundromat. The only documented time anybody ever went to the laundromat when they were living there that I know of is when I took their bag to the laundromat. Yes, I washed Shanny's drawers. I washed Rev drawers.
Oh my! What? Why? What? Yo, gee, you went above and beyond for these people. Damn, man. I hope you sanitized your whole body.
I washed all of their clothes.
Nasty.
I did it because one of them was too late. One of them, their behind was glued to the bed, peeing on themselves and playing video games all day. And then the other one was just making 1,000,000,001 excuses why he couldn't do anything.
Peeing on himself, playing the video game. Yeah, that's a whole new level of basement dweller. Peeing on himself. It's like, yo, man. Yeah. I think you should hit the pause button. Yo, man, I am at level. I'm about to get a Stardew Valley scepter. You ever get a scepter before? I'm not turning this off for nothing. I don't care if the kids need food or anything.
I did their laundry. I did that. But G-Man didn't do good for you. Shanny, you're so full of it. It's
Cheryl,
not
he thought he was protecting her in Christ. He did.
But the one thing you guys, I really wish you guys was there for.
Yeah, right,
I wish you guys would have been there when he told me he didn't want to work. I'm telling you. But I did it in real life though. It wasn't on YouTube. I didn't go full G-Man. I went full who I really am on their minds. Because I was mad. I was very angry about it.
He went half
and that was around the time when Drag was talking about the G-Man, Shanny's your slave master, and all this other stuff. I said, if you guys aren't even here to be able to see what I got to go through with these guys.
I know.
For 1 month, they didn't wash their clothes. For a month. Ew. And you know who told me that, right? Take a guess. Come on, take a guess. You're right. It was Jason because he tells me everything. Shanny, including.
Folks, from my post move, when he's done talking, I have a lot of stuff. Now that I actually moved for myself and feel like how much of a hell that is moving into a big place, I have, my own personal battles with demons with that. So, but I'm gonna wait for him to be done with this to put my 2 cents in.
including you body slamming your own kid in Boulder, Colorado. And then William confirmed it.
Wow. See what you did to Zach, you bitch.
The only reason I didn't act on that is because
That's
I didn't
horrible.
believe. Because here's the thing. That happened, what, a year or whatever before you guys came to Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
You know, the boyfriend told me and the kid told me that one of them got body slammed. I have no proof for that. There's no marks on him or anything like that. That was one of the things that made me question it, because when I asked him to turn around, open to show me his back, there was no bruises there or nothing like that.
Yo, G-Man. I understand, but the kids that usually get abused wait a little bit because they're scared. They didn't even process yet. It happened so damn fast, and by the time they realize what happened, a lot of the marks and bruising and whatever, the kids don't work anymore. But it still needs to be reported. Why? For a trail of abuse, man. I understand what you're saying. They would have talked to them. And maybe if the kids would have talked to CPS, things could have still gotten done quicker, man. I get what you're trying to say. But I'm telling you, it would have worked because A, they would have talked to them and had it written down. The trail of behavior would have started with you. I'm just saying that's why. Okay? I understand what you're saying, but understand that would have been the result, the starting the trail of behavior. Especially with the kids.
Obviously, if it happened a long time ago. I'm telling you, if one of you would just go to PA and spend some time with Rev and get him in a car with you, that dude will tell you his whole entire life story. You don't even got to ask him. He'll tell you his entire life story. So again, if you're new to Shanny and you're watching me, please understand, when they want $30, the people on here already know it's for Delta 8. Yeah. Please understand, there's nothing wrong with Shanny in terms of her having cancer. Shanny is doing that to gain sympathy. She wants that YouTube foodie beauty money. She wants that $5,000 a month that she thinks that she can make because she's so popular on here.
Yeah, and I hate that. Someone else who actually has skin cancer, I still would not wish it on my worst enemy. And I still personally, even with my audience, I only talk about it with you guys, but I don't like to talk about it because I'm not trying to clout chase or grift money from cancer ever. If anything, I would tell people you go donate to the Cutaneous T-cell Lymphoma Association. That's as much cancer grifting that I would ever do, because it's not going to benefit me to go into my pocket. I'm not working on a cure for it or anything like that, or treatments. But if people want to donate to the center that does, then by all means.
What Shanny doesn't understand is, if it wasn't for Carrie, Draven, and
boom.
Tell you the truth, it wasn't for Carrie. It was not even Draven. If it wasn't for Carrie,
oh, what's that, dude? I don't think you know how long I've been doing this for, G-Man. I was doing this for a long time, and there's a lot of stuff you don't know, but that's okay. You can have your opinions.
Nobody would care no more, to be perfectly honest.
I was doing it this whole time.
Parker ain't talking about her. BGT. None of these people are talking about this woman anymore. Carrie's keeping them alive. And to be perfectly honest, I'll be glad when she gets bored and stop talking about them. Because sometimes I have to stop the stream early because I'm sick of hearing about these two, especially about the pain. Oh, my life is over. Oh, somebody loves me. Could you just give?
I just can't do 12-hour streams.
I'm a dope addict. So that I can get rid of all this fake pain that I'm going through. Give me a break. But anyway, guys, with that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Jason knows that Shanny is lying. I got you, Carrie. I got you. Jason knows that Shanny is making this stuff up. The problem is they're both in the same situation. And Shanny's lying to him, saying, look, we need this money, and we're going to change our situation. The only problem is when they're getting it,
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
They're getting the Delta 8. She doesn't know what she's doing. Shanny's an idiot. She's a complete idiot.
Yes.
Shanny, repent while you still got time. Later, guys.
Okay. Well, I have some to go in there. And G-Man, hopefully you can read the I just sent G-Man a link. But guys, welcome back to the crib. Welcome back. I have some things to say about that. A lot of that. First of all, I don't think G-Man understands how long I was doing this for. I was doing the videos, G-Man, before Carrie did anything. She came to me and wanted to come on my channel because no one wanted to speak to her because everyone saw her as a Shanny simp because they had, and I should have looked at them, all the receipts from when she was a mod for her on Twitch and when she was a mod for her on YouTube under her name Caroline. I didn't know about this until recently, so no one wanted to give her the time of day to speak about, about what went down. So I was kind of doing it this whole time, and really, Shanny kind of blew up when they had to go back to the uncles. Before, right when the children were getting taken, that's when Shanny started to really blow up in what you would call popularity again. But here, I'm gonna give you guys my 2 cents while I queue up the next video. I will say this, as a person who just did videos, or not did videos, as a person who just moved, I'll tell you, I understand how people can be tired of that. I just got it done. I wasn't in the biggest house in the world. I was in, it was like a half of a house type of thing, like a row home, like, you know what I mean? But like I said, we're not in that anymore. We got something bigger, hence why you hear all the echoes and stuff. So even though our house was half, it was an old house, huge, from the 1800s. And there was something wrong with it. And just the last straws were like the tub almost falling through the ceiling, the sewer main break recently, and like there was just shit and stuff going outside into on the lawn. The floors were all messed up. The walls were fucked. You couldn't put anything on there without drilling a hole in the wall. It was just a horrible, horrible place. But there was so much to get out. I started, my family and I, as a collective, and we got movers for one day too. Started last Friday, and yesterday was the last day I had to get the last of the stuff. I rented a truck twice, a 20-foot or 10-foot truck and a 9-foot van. So you have to, what I'm trying to say is you have to put energy into something if you want to get the stuff out. Was it a pain? Hell yeah. I have pains all over. I never want to move again. But he could have tried to do more, just leaving it there. You don't want to know how many times I wanted to leave stuff there, but I figured, man, I can't leave anything there because that would be so hypocritical to me. But what I'm trying to say is I can understand that it stresses you and puts you in a mode where you don't know what to take, but you have to fight past it, because when you do, you'll feel so much better. I mean, we got everything out yesterday, and I couldn't be happier that all that's gone. That house is behind me. And there's so many times I wanted to tell you guys about what was going on into the house that we stayed with this landlord because we were at somewhere for a while, but when we started getting threatened, we're like, we need to get out of here, safety for our children. That's why I tell some of these new idiot creators, they have no idea. Once they get shit sent to your house, you're going to change your tune on what you say to people. But anyway, they will learn. Especially if you have a family, it makes you like, okay, let's get out. And when we got out, we just were in the most awful place ever with the most awful slumlord ever. And it's just, I'm so happy I'm away from that. It's just the move and everything. Everything's just, so I can understand. But I am here now, and it's back to doing videos every day, or at least every other day again, because now I'm able to do it. Slowly I'm going to be putting stuff together. But as far as moving everything in this another location, that is done. So let's get into Rev tonight. Ha 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 ha. And let's hear what he has to say. This one is called I'm Ready. But like this stream, folks, thank you for being here. And I did talk to G-Man. He sent me an email. He will be on again. I have some questions to ask him, like about the uncle. And I just want to clarify to him that I actually, if it wasn't for me, there's some people that probably wouldn't have channels today because I kind of opened up to this whole channel thing. And, I just want him, I want him to try to explain to me this whole deal with Rev's uncle and what's the stipulation for that. And maybe he can get me to talk to him, where I can privately record it.
Hey guys, what's up? Rev here. So I've just been thinking for like the last, I guess it's really been hitting me this last week. The situation I'm in, and like, I wanted to have a certain way of.
Well, Danica, when I was driving for a week, like multiple times a day, I kept on thinking, like, that mofo Jason was screaming, and he did that move once. I did it multiple times, a lot. Like I said, I rented a truck, a van, and I had those for a few days, and then one big truck with a moving company to just get all the bulk out. But I wanted to get some of the other things because I knew that it was going to be difficult and just prepare my body for it. I feel like everything is about preparedness in life, right? So, but once I did that, I just kept thinking, like, this dude, they did it once and just walked away from everything like a bunch of scumbags. No, not me. I want to make sure I can keep my credit score good and, keep anything credit history, because that's going to be on his credit that he just basically got kicked out of a place and left all his shit.
How I was going to manage my way through this and sort of come out the other end okay. But the fact of the matter is that the things that need to come together are probably going to take a lot of time to come together. And the Lord, I think, is giving me a new mind. He's renewing my mind, I think. And I'm ready to do it, guys. I'm ready to, put my chin strap on and start working and making money. I'm ready to do it, 100%.
Yeah.
I thought things would go a certain way, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to go that way.
What would that be, Rev? The uncle let you guys stay there rent free because you kind of gave him that place, but you couldn't afford the taxes, and now he's letting you stay there. Dude, please, for the love of God, please wash that shirt or that sweater. It's nasty. Anyway, is that what you thought, that he was just going to let you stay there rent free and pay all the bills? No, you need to get some sort of a job, Rev. Anything. Number one. Number two, you could have been making money this whole time, you moron. If you would have just stayed on YouTube, you had the subs and you were getting the views, Rev. There's no reason why you couldn't have been monetized. Just tone down your racisms and everything. Just tone the crap down. They probably would have gave you a chance down the line. Don't show Shanny the band invader. There's ways you could have done this. So I don't understand that, Rev. You could explain that to Shane, no matter how she felt that you were getting more popular than her. Hey, the money's coming in to pay for her for where she lives. I don't get that. I feel like you sabotage too much, bro.
So I'm ready to do it, guys. Starting Monday, I'm putting my ducks in a row and I'm doing it. And I'm gonna pursue something, work from home type thing, because that's really how I'm gonna best deal with shit for people that care about me. Like, I'm being straight up, If you care about me, then I want you to know. The best thing for me right now is that situation and not having to do something else, because my mental is not the best. You know what I mean? It's not. The Lord is really helping me. And thankfully we have been able to have some medication and stuff thanks to people donating. So, I'm not in a bad mental place right now, which is good. I'm happy about that, but I really feel like I'm ready to do it. But if you want to give, you can give, because we are in need of money. It's just, this is why I'm like, hey, Mary. That's it. Like, this can't go on. It just can't, You have to be able to pull your weight. in the world. And I'm going to do it.
And Shanny, it's too much weight for her to pull. I get you.
So
that was sly,
if
Rev.
you want to give, my PayPal is at RevDude, at RevDude.
Patty.
That's my PayPal. So if you want to help us out with some, it's food, guys, because I've been calling about this EBT card, and
no, Rev. Yo, Draven Crypt at gmail.com. You email me when you're ready to come on. You or Shanny. I want to have you come on. I never actually had a one-on-one with you, Rev.
Come on, man.
Gwen donated $2
thanks, Gwen.
through Super Chat.
Don't be saying you're God. You know that's not true. Raven's Crypt. Come on, man.
I appreciate that.
Don't be saying you're God. You know that's not true.
Yes, I
Raven's
am.
Crypt. Come on.
I'm not the God. Maybe I'm a God. Come on. Be a little more open-minded, Shanny. But yeah, Rev, I will, my emails are always open. Maybe you could talk to me, like you can leave somewhere, get away from Shanny so I can privately talk to you. Because I want to know about some things. But I don't want Shanny there telling you what to say. So you need some money. You know what to do, man. You know what to do. Number one. And number two, didn't I tell you about the EBT? No offense to you. No offense to you at all, bro. But I see you, Rev, and you look like somebody who's not up to time and up to task with handing in paperwork in a timely manner. And at this point now, where the government, everyone's got 20,000 new people in the United States getting food stamps and housing and all that, and medical, yes, you have to have it in 2 months before it's even comes to your door. You know, and if you don't know that, I don't know, then I blame your parents for not preparing you for life. You can't just trust the government for everything, you know, and as long as time goes on, the more they've been sucking at things.
And the lady will not call me back. I can't get our caseworker on the phone for the EBT card, so we're still out. We don't have any money for food at this
You're
point.
in processing.
So anything you want to do, we love you so much.
Well, you can also go down to the food pantry. That's free. Food pantry.
You guys are amazing. Like, I want you to realize how much you've helped us in every way imaginable. I want to thank you. So if you want to give, my PayPal is at RevDude. Thank you very much. God bless you guys, and we'll see you soon, Shanny and me.
Oh, well, okay. Well, that'd be great. Yes, we want, because everyone would love to see you, Rev. Oh, look. Maybe something's for Rev. Here you go. And he's dancing.
has just donated $9.99 through Super Chat. Here you go, Rev. Here's some food. Oops, I accidentally sent it to Draven. Tears of joy, oh well.
Oh, well, thank you, Bama Liz. I'm sure Rev would have loved that. He would have peed in his pants for that. I mean, look, his avocado is dancing so good for that. But you know what? I will take it. And I will take this $9.99 in spirit instead of Rev and say thank you for Rev. I'm sure he'd be so happy, and he would say thank you for supporting Draven, and he would also say ha 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 ha. You got me there, ha 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 ha. I'm screwed, folks. Thank you, Bam. So let's go to the next one, and this one is Shanny's health. Okay, let's see Shanny's health. Oh my God, Shanny's health, dude. There's nothing wrong. Obesity, bro. Obesity. You know, I just want to spoil it to everybody. It's obesity. Anything else she says that she has is just, I don't believe it. You know, it's obesity, folks.
Guys, what's up? Rev here. So,
man, and like I just said to you guys before, the whole thing with Rev could have had money working from home, having a YouTube channel and everything. Think about the stuff that she makes him say before he makes these videos, and I wonder how many times she has to drill it into him what to say, because we know that he can't just be off the cuff. Which to someone like Rev, who just loves doing that, you know, he can't be him. He can't be off the cuff. He can't drink anything. You know, he can't be Rev. And I'm not saying that these are bad things. Yeah, people probably shouldn't drink and hurt themselves, but it should still ultimately be his choice, right? Because Shanny's not doing it for the betterment of him. She's doing it for control.
It's one of those videos that I do not like doing. You know what I mean? I don't. I don't understand. I do not understand why people have to be extremely dishonest about things that have nothing to do with them. Absolutely nothing to do with them. Okay? I'm going to talk about this whole Shanny cancer thing. Okay? Now, okay?
Did you hear that? Is Shanny back there trying to poop?
I'm going to talk nothing to do with them. Absolutely nothing to do with them. Okay? I'm going to talk about this whole Shanny cancer thing. Okay? Now, I got an email from somebody because they were maybe going to help us out with groceries, but they had the agenda of wanting to have some questions answered. And all of the questions had to do with, how can I get Shanny on a lie with cancer? Okay? That's what this is all about.
Okay.
Now, first of all, I don't understand why you would want to be so intimately involved with somebody's life that's from the internet with their health issues. That's number one. It's not appropriate to push yourself into getting more information on somebody's health like this.
Okay. Let me cut you. Let me cut you off there, Riffraff. Rev, do you realize there's a lot of people out there that know people that could, if the cancer was real and she needed it, they could set her up with whatever she needed, but they need to make sure it's true first. I love that, how people like him are always like, they need to know specifically. And if she got biopsies, what is this, like the 1970s? Hey, women can go to a doctor if they choose to. And it's like, dude, we just want to know if there's a biopsy that proves that the cancer is there. Stop. I don't know what tangents you're going off into. Because if there is money on the table for people like that if they need it. It's not about anyone trying to get intimate with her and her medical issues. It's about finding out if there's truth to it. And then if there is, things can happen. People just can't give out money because you guys swear to God that she has cancer.
Health issues are protected under the law, under privacy rights. And it's not right. But regardless of that, I understand it somewhat because Shanny has expressed concern about possibly having breast cancer. She's felt this way for quite some time, for quite a few years. She's felt like this, that it's possible that she has breast cancer. Now,
and again, I don't want to, I don't want to dissuade from a future interview. But I'll just say, and I'll keep this for when I talk to her. There's a lot of things. If Shane does come on here, I am going to address, like when I got that, those messages. Do you folks remember that? A certain creator got a little PO'd because I showed messages because their name was in it. I don't even realize it. It was like the last thought on my mind. But yes, I want to go into that. And I also want to go into when she told me what those dab marks were at that time, because those look like the same marks from last time. They haven't moved the area. So for it to be cancer now, why didn't she say it was cancer over 2 years ago?
Now, this individual that emailed me sent me a video clip back from around, I believe it was 2019, when we were still living in Colorado, and Shanny and I were separated at the time because of a protection order. And in this video, she says that, well, it's good because the doctors said that they don't think it's cancer, and her cardiomyopathy was doing okay at the time. Now, mind you, that's 2019. We're in 2023, right? We're all on the same page in terms of what year we're living in, right? Okay. So let's count. 2019.
Yo, I love this. I love this, folks. I love this. Let me confuse my audience so they totally forget that this whole thing is about, do you need money? Sure, we can help you. Can you show proof of the cancer, like a biopsy or a doctor, an actual accredited doctor that we can get a little background information, anything like that? And he's all like 2019 and 2020, ha, 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 ha. And you're like, yes, you can count. Despite what people say about your education, you can count. We'll give you that. But again, where's the biopsy? So remember, folks, this is what Rev does all the time. He'll make a statement and he thinks he can confuse you by saying, look at the shiny balls over here, instead of answering the damn question.
2020, 2021, 2022. That's 3 years ago of this video of Shanny saying it's not cancer or something like that. She said they think it's not cancer and my cardiomyopathy is okay or whatever, something like that. Okay? It was a very short clip of Shanny telling people about her doctor visit that she had at the time.
Oh no, guys, I love it. Christy, I love it when Rev asks for money in one video and then in the right next video within 10 minutes starts threatening them. I'm sure that's gonna work out well. Give me some money, you effing a-holes.
It's pretty simple, guys. There's nothing weird here. There's 3 years that went by. You don't think that somebody could develop cancer in 3 years? Of course they could. I mean, you can get fast-acting cancers, you're dead in 6 months. Okay? I mean, this is insane that people would actually think about this in the way that they're thinking about it, that's proof that she's lying about cancer. It's absolutely insane. It makes no sense whatsoever.
She did say for years that she had cancer and MS. You even know this, Rev. Come on. Even G-Man's saying you don't have it because she said it for a long time. But if it's, like you said, 2019, 2021, 22, 23, if it's been 5 years and she still hasn't gotten a biopsy and there's no spreading, then chances are she doesn't have cancer, number one. And if she did, you idiot, why do you allow her to smoke cigarettes? She has cancer, right? Can't that spread to her lungs? Oh, I get it. Because of Shanny's Metatron, she's God's anointed. God's anointed would never make her lungs cancerous. Just her boobs. Okay, I got you. And just the top part of the boob. Okay. This stuff is insane.
You want to know the truth on what's going on here. It's always been told to you what the truth is here. Okay? Shanny has been concerned about her health for years, okay? And all of us, I think, can relate with going, look, I know I can relate to this because this is what my mother did, okay? I know there's something wrong with me.
Okay. But Rev, and serious, this is serious now. I ain't trying to make fun. But Rev, your mom didn't want you to go to the doctor because she wouldn't take you because she thought that they were going to drill into your brain because the conspiracy Illuminati New World, I don't know, man. I don't know how you were growing up, but it sounds like it was a nightmare. Okay? And it's okay. Just because you're paranoid don't mean they ain't after you. Okay? I can understand your mom's point of view to an extent, but I think given that said point of view to a child that can't differentiate between reality and fiction because you believe in your parent no matter what unconditionally to take care of you and not to lie to you, even if they're misinformed about life and how deep the stuff actually goes, or how not deep it goes, I think CPS should have taken you away. For sure. I don't think your mom was equipped to handle you at all when your dad left or your dad passed away. And that's just not a dig at you. That's just my observation. Because, dude, you can't handle anything with life. You can't handle anything. And you crumpled under the pressure. You never had a job. You have no social interactions with people. That's why I think it's so funny that you even wanted to make a YouTube channel. You're so antisocial. It's weird. And you don't know how to handle children. You snap at them. You hit them. You know, like there's a lot I wish you would have got taught by you or taught to you at a young age about how to act and how not to act in certain situations.
But I'm really, really scared to find out. The fact is, even back then, okay, under the care that she was under in Colorado, they had set up tests for her to find this stuff out.
Then why didn't she do them?
Did it. Okay? And then eventually, I think...
I love that. There was tests, and they were ready to go, but we never did it. And then watch them try to skate back past that statement, because it's like, oh, you did set it up, then what happened? Well, we never did it, but you know, who cares about that? Does anyone got $30? Like, I really could use $30.
I think Shanny was really starting to feel bad, even in Colorado, like very bad in Colorado towards the end of it, and she would have went to the doctor then, but COVID. Okay, and COVID screwed up so much, and you guys know all of that, and the delays and the constant. So I mean, the bottom line that I want you to understand here, okay, is that there's never been any lying about cancer, guys. It's a person that's scared. She knows she's ill. She knows there's something wrong, and now we're getting to.
But Rev, for you to say cancer, you know, to a lot of people, that's sacrilege. That's bad. It's something you don't even 100% even know about. For me, it's the biopsies. I don't know about anyone other cancer survivors or people who have family who has cancer. With me, it's the biopsies that piss me off the most, because I remember how bad that mofo hurt. And for somebody to go around and saying that they have something and they haven't even been to that stage yet, the scare the crap out of you stage, well, I don't know. That's where the anger comes from me with all this.
To a place where the doctors are starting to line stuff up and things are going to start happening. But what starts happening with that is you also learn the extent of what's going on. And the fact is she's terrified of what's going on, and I am too, because I see how progressively this is not over a 1 week period or anything like that, guys. We're talking months and years, okay? A decline in every form of health that you can imagine with Shanny, okay? The mobility, breathing, the whole nine, okay? We're dealing. Shanny is sick, okay? That's what I want you to understand. One way or another, she's sick. If it turns out to be that, then it's that. I don't even like saying the word. You know, my mom passed away of it. If you don't know, my mom passed away of breast cancer in 2012. And she progressed through she was in the beginning stages of getting treated for it, but her body just couldn't take it. She was 64. And I think just the first thing of chemo. I'm pretty sure that's the last doctor thing I took her to before she passed away was a chemo treatment. That's what I think it was anyway. But she didn't.
You know what that is? Yes, that is definitely a nervous twitch, that neck thing he's got going. Because every time he's got to talk about his mother, this connotation, his neck starts doing the neck meth thing. Every time, Rev, I get it. That your neck goes like that when you have to relive those stories. You're too close to this with Shanny. You were too close. It's because of what happened to you and your mom. You'll believe anything Shanny says when it comes to this cancer. And you, of all people who had to deal with somebody who had it for real, should know that a biopsy is key. She can't go around faking something that she doesn't have, bro. And you of all people should say, yes, Shanny, you should really get that biopsy done first. But you're too close to it. That is not your mom. Like seriously, like what someone said in the last chat, Oedipus much? It's weird. That means you like your mom in that type of weird way. And I'm not saying you did, but it's just like, I'm getting Chris Chan vibes off you, man.
Didn't tell me. She didn't tell me that she even had cancer. I guess she assumed that I would get the clue.
Oh yeah, right, Bamela? Exactly.
But I've gone through this before, and I see parallels.
Yeah, and you know what? That's another thing. That's another thing, Liz. You notice that everything Shanny talks about when she has to go to a doctor. Oh well, my doctor. Oh, what doctor? Well, the doctor, like, when you go to the doctor, yes, but there's many types of doctors. An oncologist? Oh, no. You say you have BPD. Yes, my BPD. Oh, so you went to a doctor. You went to a rheumatologist. Yeah, there was rooms in there. A couple rooms. I mean, I'm not, I don't care if it's 3 or 4. No, that's not what I'm saying. Like, you're right. Not everything. Like if you say you're going to a dentist, you're not going to say I'm going to the doctor. No, you're going to say you're going to the damn dentist.
And the way Shanny's symptoms are starting to show certain things, physical attributes that are looking very similar to
you mean those?
I saw my mom go through. So I really want to reiterate how really disgusting it is that we have a bunch of people on the internet that are they're literally tearing a woman down.
All right, Rev. I get it. And I get it. You want to be Shane's White Knight. You want to play Captain Save-A-Ho. I see what you're doing, man. I get it. You know what? Part of me understands, man. Talking about somebody who has a cancer sucks. Any debilitating disease sucks. But all anyone has ever been asking, as far as I can see, because if you gave it out, then I would even help you at this point. But please show the biopsy, and a real biopsy, not a screenshot of a biopsy, not something torn out of a book, an x-rayed, a real biopsy with her name on it that says she has, the mental... or not the mental, the physical breakdown of what she has, because even a biopsy, they rate it in a very medical jargon and type of way where you would know it wasn't just, 2 crackheads writing down, she's got cancer. Please believe her, YouTube.
For having health worries. That's literally what's going on here. And you got to look yourself in the mirror if you're doing that. Why the hell are you doing that? Okay? Shanny comes on here and gives you information of what she wants you to know. And that's what a streamer does. Especially if you're vlogging your life. If you like going on a video and telling about your day or whatever's going on in your life, and you're doing what a vlog is. Everybody knows what a vlog is these days, right? Having a vlog does not entitle you to know every single thing about a person's life. That's not how it works. Just because Britney Spears is a major celebrity and singer doesn't mean that she has to tell you when she's taking a crap or anything. That's not how it works. She doesn't have to tell you if she's having a health scare. Right? If it turned out Mel Gibson tomorrow was really ill, God forbid, he doesn't have any obligation to tell his fans, look, I got this, and I could pass away. Okay, we have examples of this with like David Bowie and...
Or he could cast away, right? Come on, right, folks? I know, yeah, that was a bad joke.
Prince, I'm pretty sure Prince was the same way, that they were ill for years. Hey, Gavin Kit Kats, that's really annoying. Hey, boy.
Oh my God, yo, Rev, you scream at your cats now the same way you did at the kids. Hey, I'm in here now. Get out of here, filming in progress. That's really annoying. eating food over there. That's really pissing me off, you damn bastard. Rev was like the worst father figure ever. I'm sorry, Rev. It's just facts there with that one.
He's at the door. He's scratching at the door. Gavin,
maybe it's Shanny.
Hey, boy. Gavin, you want me to open it for you? Okay, he got the idea. But that was like, if you guys heard that the whole video, that'd be crazy. Okay, I'm almost done anyway. This also bothers me on the level of having gone through this before. Because if I had people, if I was on the internet already.
Hey, Lana, what's up?
And I had people coming at me saying your mother's lying about her cancer or like lying about being sick.
Okay, Rev, please, and please understand this one, man. Because I seriously am trying. My one thing about this year was trying to learn to talk to people in a way where they don't think I'm coming at them or think I'm smarter than them. I just been through a lot of crap, and I understand a lot of stupid, and I mean stupid fights happen in real life and on the internet over misunderstandings. I see it all damn day. Rev, maybe we didn't have the technology and stuff when your mom passed, but I'm sure if she was an online presence lying about other things, just to ask for a simple biopsy is the most people I've asked you for. I don't see the problem with that. You can have a biopsy and block out your personal information, but that biopsy is key. And you know what, man? She wouldn't get any government assistance without that biopsy. You just can't say you have something without showing proof of it, okay? That's all anyone's asking for. So before you get in your feels about, someone said this to my mom, and I get it, it's your mother. We all would defend our mothers, but this ain't your mother, Rev. This is a mother that beat her kids, okay? Unless your mom beats you as well, and that's why you're also getting more of a kinship to her or whatever, or a feeling of that she is your mom, like mentally or whatever you want to call it. There's no correlation. People are just asking for proof before they give her any more money that she's already gotten.
Which actually happened in my family. Okay, somebody in my family was saying that my mother was lying about being sick, and I tore them. I really was not nice. Okay, I reacted to it. Okay, this is the same thing, man. And I'm older and I'm more mature, but this still is.
Yeah,
it's so
right.
Disgusting to do to someone. And you should know. Because, I mean, you guys that revel in this shit, you should know that...
Hey, Nicole Elliott just says, OMG, hi, guys. It's the warmest welcome I think I ever got in a stream ever. Yeah, Nicole, if this is your first time here at the crypt, or if you watched some replays of mine, what's up? And Replay Crew, what's up to Replay Crew? You guys, I love you. Yeah, we do things a little different here. Well, I guess a lot different in that aspect. I know a lot of the people that show up here. I try to talk to everybody because a lot of those creators don't do that because they're just all into their own bullshit. But not me. Like, I realized without you guys, I'd have nothing here. So I'm grateful, and my chat is the crypt as much as me. But yes, what's up? It's a fun, chilled environment. People come here if they have problems, if they just want to, talk, or if they just want to let some stuff out. We kind of help each other here, And watching the videos at the end of the day is really a secondary thing. This is just a place to go for us to just hang out with each other. Truthfully is. But what's up? I hope you like it here.
Shanny right now is in on the...
And consider becoming a member and liking and subscribing and all that fun stuff.
Couch. And
if you haven't.
Crying her eyes out, and she's been crying all day. Why? You. Because you don't know how to be a human being. You don't know how to have compassion and love on someone that is going through something. Okay? Very serious health issues in every way. Okay? This is stone cold, guys. And you have to be stone cold evil to think it's funny to do this to people, because I know that's not just Shanny that you do this with. Why are you going to, of all things in the world to pick on, not that it's okay to pick on anything in the world, but fucking cancer? All I can say to you, really, is I really hope that something like that doesn't hit your family, man. Because I'm going to tell you, it devastates a family that you have to see them suffer in the way that they suffer. This downward spiral of worse and worse health, and yeah, you're probably not going to get better.
Think about that one. He makes her wipe her butt. This man, Shanny will not. She's going to be the one to ultimately leave him. And I'm assuming after G-Man sells the house, or maybe Shanny, either that, or if Shanny finds someone to take her on next. Or who knows? Can you imagine if Shanny went to Kuwait? That would be something. All of a sudden, Shanny's dating Salon in Kuwait. I'd be like, what? This stuff is totally fake. Thank you, Danica, for becoming a member. And where the Discord is, right in my community tab. You'll see a thing. You click on that, and then you can go in there and be with us 24/7. It's a fun time in there. But thank you, Danica. I appreciate the member support.
It's very horrible for loved ones to go through and see, and the patient is already going through so much, and you're in this space, in this mind space where you do this because you get a laugh out of it.
No. God. And that's my problem. I feel like, let me stop that, and I'm going to switch this up. Because I really need to. I want to know, do you guys think that they think that? Or do you think that they're just... Do you think that they're just pretending that's what they think? Like that we just want to make a laugh out of it. Get our lols, as Shanny says. Get our ha 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 ha. No. I try to explain to them what they're doing, why people expect these things, and when they act stupid, yeah, I'm gonna make fun of that. But also, I want the people watching, the cool people like you guys all watching, I want this to better your life. So you know not what to do, you know how to treat people better, and you also know not to make mistakes like this. I call it the Shanny effect, patent pending by Draven. If you get the Shanny effect and it can make your life easier, or you want to go home now and just clean your whole house, or just start treating your loved ones better, then that's great, because you see you've been wound up. We all have been wound up, but at least now you see this is not how to live, and that's all. So the laughs are just part of that, because I like to laugh. I love to laugh, and this makes life go a lot easier. So that's what that's about. I'm just not making fun of Shanny to have a lull laugh. So I take offense to that. So let's get back to him.
On top of it, that's your motivation too, is lulls and getting... I mean, you're appointed to the lake of fire if you don't understand what you're doing is extremely evil. You're going right there. You're not passing go. You need to repent of this stuff. Everybody that's doing it, especially believers, you need to repent of it. Because it's sick. It's extremely sick what you're doing. But yeah, I mean, I hope you're really happy because...
And I just love that when I was younger and in school, I would talk to everybody, the dorky people, the non-dorky people, the jocks, the non-jocks. I just had a way. The teachers, I never saw age as like a way, I can't talk to you, or popularity. I didn't care. And people loved me for that. And they would talk to me because they were like, oh, you're different. And it's just this way of them thinking that that's what we're all about. Like, I don't know. I think he watches these videos sometimes and just sees us talking about how ridiculous this is. And then he just dips out without us actually breaking down what he's saying. Because that's what we do here at the Chris. We try to break this down and explain to you how BS this is. How in the end of the day, they're just begging for money. Because Rev, okay, see, everyone believes your claims. What is you begging for money going to do to Shanny? Oh, well, because she needs her Delta 8. Okay, first of all, no one said that. If she needed medical marijuana, she should get a medical marijuana card, like what I did. And then things, would make more sense. And you'd actually be saving a lot more money because you wouldn't have to be spending $30 on synthetic vapes. And another thing, if Shanny was getting medical, the rub down marijuana, the stuff that mixes up that you put on like a lotion, also that would make more sense. But she's not doing that. She's not taking showers, man. She's just asking for vape to smoke. And as a person with cancer, you see how angry and offended I am that this liar is saying she has something and all she wants is the vapes? Okay. Because I get the medical stuff and I use it as a lotion. It helps if you have cutaneous T-cell lymphoma. I just want to throw that out there for anyone who does or knows someone who does, because that would definitely help them out.
Because Shanny she's been crying all day over this shit. And it's horrible. Nobody would blame her. But there's other people you do this to. And it's insane to me. It's absolutely insane. It's the most hurtful thing to be hating on someone for cancer.
I haven't seen him, Dan. He might be working. I could send him a message on Discord.
And trying to make it look like she's lying about this. It's like just from one video.
I know sometimes he needs breaks.
In 2019, that they said that they didn't think it was cancer, and they didn't even say it wasn't. As far as I know, I couldn't be around at that time. I could not. It was not legally okay for me to be anywhere near Shanny. So, I don't know. I wasn't there in front of the doctors to hear what they said myself. Okay.
Well, why?
But it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is this.
Dude. Okay, so hold on. Let me get this straight. She said that she has something. She told you to go online and talk to thousands of people that you don't know and say that she has this, but you weren't in the office when this went down. Like, why? Why would you put yourself in a situation, put yourself in front of that, and get ran over by a bunch of lies or a bunch of truth, really? Like, no, man. I would say, Shanny, if you want me to go there and say that you have this, I need to be in that room. I need the doctor. I need the doctor or the nurse to tell me that you have this, and I need to see a biopsy.
Yes, is that they had more tests set up for her to do, and she would have found out then. But I guess the doctors were saying at the time that they didn't think it was cancer.
Oh, Nicole says, I saw you were saying about part of your thing. And I'm like, oh, that is a good statement. But Nicole says, not speaking from an ivory tower either. Trust it takes one to know one. I just clawed my way out of hell and got better. Yeah. And if they are one, I can emphasize 100%. Unlike a lot of channels here, I don't claim to be the arbiter of truth. I can deprecate all day. I wasn't the greatest person years ago, but I got better. I learned to change. And I feel like everybody has that in them, the will to change. You just need to have something to help you, whether it's kids or a significant other or a girlfriend, a boyfriend, someone you want to impress. There's something that can make you push yourself to these limits that you didn't even know possible. So yeah, I agree. And the same thing here. I don't know if you know, I had to move. Well, my family and I, we moved out of a bad situation. It is so much better now. And I thought that it was going to kill me. But, at the end of the day, it's worth it because this place is just so much nicer than what we had before. And, you definitely need to climb your way out. And they're too lazy to be climbing the way out. They'd rather just sit here and ask for money all day. It's sick. And if they could just get any type of other job, they'd be set. You know what I mean? They wouldn't have to make videos all the time. They could make a couple or miss a couple every, a couple of days because, hey, we still have that regular job that's paying for our bills.
Sir.
I get you.
But that's 2019, guys. It's 2023, okay? And the doctor's appointments, I'm telling you, the delays that we had gone through for so long, it's I mean, COVID really messed stuff up bad. But I think I said what I needed to say here. If you have any humanity in you whatsoever, please stop what you're doing to her. Please. Because you're probably shortening her lifespan at this point. The way that you people tear her down, and you don't even know who you're doing this to. You don't know how sweet and wonderful this girl is that you're doing this to.
Well, then she should get offline if she doesn't have thicker skin. Because we all do. We all get ribbed on here. It doesn't matter if you're the content or the content creator. We all get it. And you have to learn how to live with it and see it's no big deal. And then be smarter about how you do things in the future. And then would move and then lock everything down. And then you can sit back and be like, I'm going to talk crap about everybody. Like Nick right now, Rev, me moving, anybody says anything, they're getting it. Because they can't do nothing. They don't know where I am. I have carte blanche. I have free reign to speak about any douchebag out there. And believe me, there's a lot of them. In the past 6 months, I've seen creators just ruin their channels. So many, male and female. And I'm like, wow, you're really pathetic, aren't you? So, and being able to have this anonymity allows you to be free and speak to, and be who you want. And Rev, trust me, you are not you, man. You looked better in those old streams you were doing when you were drinking whiskey, an eighth or a fifth of whiskey all day. Because at least you were able to be Rev. And you didn't have to be tied down by Shanny and her stupid speak.
You're going to pay for it.
Yeah, you wish we paid for it. At least we have money. Unlike you, poor ass. You know what? It's his fault. I hate to say it, it's his fault. If Rev was a little bit smarter, he would have known how to play the game a little bit better. Or not even play the game, but just understand what's going on. All right. So Shanny also made some twisted. And I love when Rev comes on and he's all like, guys, give my Shanny a break. She's just Shanny. She doesn't. If you would get to know her, she's so great. You don't get it. This woman is so great. If you would get to know her and her personality, she would help anybody. Guys, you need to know she would help anybody. Okay, I hear you. Let's see this nice woman that you keep talking about. Here she is, folks. Here's that nice woman.
Don't get it twisted. When I said, "What's wrong with you?" on my last live stream, it was because people came in talking about little mama and saying that they were looking up her death certificate and she didn't have one, and they were looking up at funeral homes to see if she was there. That is most disgusting stuff I've ever heard, and don't even want to talk to anyone after that. It's that disturbing. That's why I said, "What's wrong with you?" And here the drama channels are trying to twist it and say there was something wrong with me and Jason. Like I was saying something against Jason. No, I was saying something wrong with the drama channels, literally putting it out there in an accusation that someone didn't die of suicide so they could avoid culpability of being, you know, the reason why she did what she did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ugh.
That's what
I'm done.
Yeah.
But you can say what you want to say.
I want to say it quick because
I
I don't want to step on your toes. It's your channel. But for the record, that had nothing to do with me and Shanny. Okay, what it had to do with is these people. These people that did this.
Okay, first of all, I don't know why Shanny. You know, even Rev just said right there, this person had nothing to do with them. They didn't know them at all. They didn't know why. You know, she was for Foodie Beauty. And you know what? I didn't hear anything about in the beginning for obituaries. But I will tell you, I did find a video. They were onto the television. I can show that after she does this video. That's no problem. I found it. But it's good to have it's good to have receipts and everything about that. But okay. But I did find the video where it talks about what happened to that person that they're talking about.
At funeral home, disgusting. It's that disturbing.
All right.
That's why I said, what's wrong with you? And here the drama channels are trying to twist it and say there was something wrong with me and Jason. Like I was saying something against Jason. No, I was saying something wrong with the drama channels, literally putting it out there in an accusation that someone didn't die of suicide so they could avoid culpability of being, you know, the reason why she did what she did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ugh.
That's what
I'm done.
Yeah.
But you can say what you want to say.
I want to say it quick because I don't want to step on your toes. It's your channel. But for the record,
no, God
that
forbid.
had nothing to do with me and Shanny. Okay, what it had to do with is these people. These people that did this pursued having her do this. They wanted her to do it, and then after it happened, they don't take credit for it. They say, "Oh, it didn't even happen." I mean, it's so abusive and sick, and I hope that the husband really can get something. That's all I'm going to say.
Me too.
You know, he deserves something. It's disgusting what these people did.
But I just, like, I'd rather do something positive in my life than...
But, you know, I don't know, Rev, you gotta understand, to some people, and it looked like it really did happen, so that stinks for the children, of course. But again, if someone's got kids, maybe going into stuff like this, where this is how we, you know, survive by essentially eating each other, you should not participate. That's why a lot of people don't. I mean, hell, Rev, wouldn't you think that more people would participate if they didn't know that eventually they're going to be on the menu as well? It's just a thing that you have to accept and understand, you know? Nobody's special. It happens to all of us, so you better be okay with it because it's going to go back to you. So make sure you ain't cheating on your wife or beating your girlfriend or seeing anybody on the side or taking some hardcore drugs, because it will come back and bite you in the butt, you know? And you know what? If you should also not go for somebody that might not care about you. And it's unfortunate that new people take a kin to certain content creators without knowing their full aspect of who they are, that they would not reciprocate that feeling back to them. And, you know, it's like, I think, you know, that is amazing. Well, not amazing. That's what's a good word for this? Because it's not amazing. It's definitely makes you think when somebody would end themselves over their devotion to somebody, to show that's how devout they are. It's, you know, it's like, wow, that's hardcore. It's surprising, you know. I don't laugh to be disrespectful. I laugh just because it kind of scares me a little bit.
Deal with people like that right now. I mean, they really need to repent to Jesus.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Gross.
Jesus Christ rebuke you.
Okay, so real quick, for further clarification on that, just so you guys don't know, because a lot of people don't know who this person was. So I wanna throw this out there, and please, guys, I'm just showing you because most of the people here, I know there's some new people. And what's up? I hope you like the crib. It's a fun, chill atmosphere. These are my people, so please, any trolls in there, just come to me. Leave my people alone. I love them. They're my family. You hurt them, and I'm gonna be pissed. Please don't do that. Come to me. It's okay. I can take it. And second, I trust that no one will bother these people. Obviously, they went through enough. We can all be adult here. You know, when we were kids, we heard names all the time and didn't try to find them or go after them or even just say condolences because probably right now it's too soon. You know what I mean? It's too fresh. But here we go. Just so you guys know who Shanny keeps talking about, a little clarification.
New at 10, a local family is devastated after a mother lost her battle with postpartum depression and PTSD. Lanita Brown, a mother of 5, took her own life after her husband said she was bullied online recently. Now the father of 5 is hoping to spread awareness of kindness. Now, it wasn't the first time the family has dealt with bullying. Last year, the couple's son, a student at Odessa Middle School, was attacked in what school leaders called a staged fight. The father, William Brown Sr., is now left behind with a 3-month-old and 4 other small children. Now the family is helping to raise money to put his wife to rest. That father has some advice for children and...
Hold on. Kathleen Cruz. You see this? Good statement. Good statement. What's up, Kathleen? See, Kathleen always has a great statement when she says something, you know, because she's exactly right. And this is why, like, guys, you have to understand, like, at this point, I still kind of get nervous on, you know, how I say things. I would never hurt anybody, like, really hurt someone I don't know. Like that's such a messed up thing to do. But I always got to try to word my words so they still have some respect. But Kathleen says this poor girl she had mental illness and postpartum depression. This is not about us at all. And thank you, Kathleen. 100%.
and adults alike.
And then now my wife tried to create a YouTube a couple days ago. She put some videos up and people were cool. They literally made videos making fun of her. And that's what she was obsessing over the last couple days. She just finally lost her battle. It's depression and you know, her mental illnesses. And she split-second decision, changed mine and, you know, my 5 kids' lives forever.
Now, the funds will help to cremate his wife, which costs around $3,600, and also for child care, as he's now having to raise 5 children alone. If you'd like to donate to that GoFundMe, you can find the link right now on our website.
So there is a little background when it goes there. So, yeah, hopefully we don't have to hear about that from Shanny at all. But she was basically, you know, she was had depression, just like Kathleen just said. Thank you. And she also was simping for Foodie Beauty really, really badly, and that did not work out at all because Foodie Beauty does not care. Now, if Foodie Beauty did and had her back, I think it would have been a different story, but she didn't, so that's why it looked really bad.
Me and the hub has spent like all day basically filling out applications and going to interviews, and we're just so tired tonight.
Yeah, right.
We're canceling tonight's stream.
Yeah. So yeah, that they cancel a stream. Here, change your plans. What?
Change of plans, guys. Tonight we will.
What is that? Is that a piece of plastic under their keyboard?
We'll be looking at the State of the Union because I forgot that tonight is the State of the Union. So we will be reviewing the State of the Union.
Oh, God. That must have been a great one.
So I'm sorry I'm not there right now.
I'm playing GTA.
Kind of busy doing stuff right now. But I'm going to be on around like 6 or 7 tonight. So join me. Please. You know why I'm not worried about Chinese? It's because me and Jason have prayed for it. And Jesus Christ told us that he would give us everything that we ask for. And we're asking for food. And I believe Jesus Christ will give us Chinese, so I'm not worried about it. Chinese will come. Chinese will come. Because we prayed for it, and Jesus loves us. And I will show you how much Jesus loves us by eating Chinese on camera for you guys. On Rumble. So
I guess she deleted her other video.
I will have Chinese in Jesus Christ's name. Because he said he would do it. Because he loves me. And I love him too.
All right. Well, I guess that's that with all those. Well, you know what? That's fine. I'm still very exhausted. I'm still putting stuff together. I'm still just trying to decide what goes where. But I guess 2 days ago she did her mukbang Chinese foods. And that was disgusting. I remember we watched the mukbang, right? So I can't even remember. I think we did. You know, folks, I'm telling you, I get confused. But what I will say is I definitely need to get a hold of G-Man and try to figure out something. There's a lot of things I want to do with the... Yes, I did do that. Okay, yes. Sorry, folks. I had to make sure. So yeah, I want to get G-Man to come on. I want to have quite a lot of questions. I know Moonbear wants to do something with me. I don't know if it's going to be on my channel. I don't know if it's going to be on Moon's channel. I don't know if it'll be on both of our channels. But yeah, please look out for that. That's going to be crazy. Because last time I did something with Moonbear, it was over like a year ago. So those will be fun. And that's it, guys. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you on the next one. You know what you got to do. Thank you for hanging out. And please become a member. If you're not a member, please become a like the stream and subscribe to the channel. And that's all. Without further ado, I will play this video out, folks. All right. See you later. Have a good night. And as always, ha 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 ha, folks.